Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Chaos. You don't know me, and you don't see many videos from me, and you may notice my account is brand new. And this is due to the fact that I have a real account that I don't want to get banned from making videos to other people on the internet. And I like all my favorites on there. So, without further ado, let's get into this. Reply to MLD. MLD, you seem to have a few things confused in your dumbass head. Okay? Sony fans do not give a shit about sales. We never have this entire generation, and never will. Okay? You're taking it to be, now that we're all happy about the PS3 Slim sales, as like, oh, we care about sales all of a sudden, like we're hypocritical. And that's where you're wrong. The only reason we're happy about sales is because people like you make a big ass deal out of it, and now we get to stick it to your damn face. I mean, what does the 360 have? It has a online service that you have to pay for that has incredible lag and peer-to-peer connections rather than dedicated servers like the PS3 has for free. It gives you a bunch of features that you have to pay for, in which the PS3 has all those features and more for free on its web browser. Let's see, it has 3 possibly good games depending on who you are: Halo, Fable, and Gears, which is all you have. You get 100 rehashes of Halo because that's the only exclusive Microsoft has got. And then to try to make their game library seem more appealing, they have to try to take previous Sony exclusives. So you really do have nothing, and it's really sad. See, MLD, you're in such denial that you'll say anything to try to redeem yourself. For example, you're not going to accept that the PS3 is going to sell more than the 360 because that's all you got left. What have you got to reply? You're going to get Gears of War 3? Halo 6? How about Fable 5? Oh yeah, Fable 3 already announced for next year. I heard that too. So, you get a bunch of old rehashes of the few games you do have, and you get multi-platform releases of games that Sony was going to have, while instead Sony has those same games plus gets more and more exclusives. Unique ones, like Agent and The Last Guardian and stuff like that. So, the point being is that it's always been about software, MLD. Last generation, the PS2 won because it got the most software. This generation, the PS3 is going to win because it has the best and the most software. You have your argument for the 360 having more exclusives are games that are like 2 and 3 years old. I can name 10 good PS3 exclusives within the last year, okay? And within the next year coming. You think that the PS3 sales are going to slow down, but the slow part of the PS3 sales has already happened these past couple years. Now, it has nowhere to go but up. And it's going to go up. And up. And up. See, you think that it's just going to be a 15 minutes of fame type of thing because the PS3 Slim just released. But what you don't understand is how many people have been waiting to get one and want one and like it better than the 360, but couldn't afford it. Now they can, and it has a ton more features than the 360, and it's way better, with better, and more games. 500,000 in 1 week, MLD. More than the 360 sold in 2 months, it sold in 1 fucking week. And you think that that's going to slow down by holiday 2010 because of Project Natal. You see, what you don't understand is that everyone who's going to get a 360 pretty much has already gotten one, or 5 or 6, which makes up for more than half of its sales, but from rebuys, by the way. But anyway, everyone who wants a 360 most likely already has one. 360 sales are not going to climb past what they are. In fact, they're most likely going to decline, even with Natal. Natal isn't going to push systems. Natal is going to sell Natal. People are going to be going out and buying that camera. They're not going to be buying a whole other system to buy that camera. They're just going to be buying the camera. There's not people that are sitting out there saying, oh, well, I'm going to wait till the Project Natal releases to get a 360. Seriously, most people by now have a next-gen console, whether that be the Wii, which in my opinion is not next-gen, or the PS3 or the 360 or all three like me, or whatever. But people aren't going to be buying the 360 because of Natal. People are going to be buying Natal because of Natal, which I agree. Natal is going to sell like hotcakes for the casual factor of the no controller motion, which I think is going to reel in casual players like fucking Hot Pockets, but it's not going to reel in hardcore players. In fact, there's been a study that shows the PS3 is the more desirable for the hardcore audience. So, you're wrong about the 2010 sales of the 360. 360 is going nowhere but down, where the PS3 is going nowhere but up. You think that the PS3 Slim, right now, just releasing, is just a hump? This is only the beginning. Have you even seen the 2009-2010 lineup? Heavy Rain, God of War 3, Ratchet & Clank Future, the new motion controller is going to be coming out, Uncharted 2, all, like, it fucking blows your mind, MLD. That's what it does. It blows your mind. The PS3, I think, blows your mind so much that you have to go to bed every night, look at yourself, and tell yourself that you have more sales. And tell yourself all these things like the PS3 is not going to catch up in sales and everything. Just so you can live to look at yourself. Sell your 360, MLD. It's a piece of shit. It's just going to break down on you anyway. Get the better system with free online that never lags, better games, free Wi-Fi. Come to the light, MLD. Seriously. So, I just wanted to clarify a few points. The PS3 sales are just beginning. They're not going to slow down anytime soon, thanks to all the freaking exclusives coming out. Like I said, God of War 3, Uncharted 2, Heavy Rain, Ratchet & Clank Future, Gran Turismo 5. I mean, it's fucking slamming it right now, dude. And the 360, guess what 360 fans get? They get Halo ODST and Halo Reach and Fable 3. And that's just about it. You know why? Because all your exclusives are on PC, so you really don't have any shit to talk about. This very computer that I'm recording on can easily blast away Splinter Cell Conviction or Mass Effect 2. So if I wanted to play those games, I could, and so could pretty much any PS3 fan, if they wanted to, presuming that they don't already have a 360. I do. I don't even know if I want those dumbass games. So, the PS3 has better exclusives. The PS3 has more coming out. The PS3 has more features, and it's the same price as a 360 now. So, I mean, how do you think that sales are going to slow down? Sales are just beginning, MLD. With the lineup and everything that's in store for PS3, these sales are just the beginning. 360 is on the down, I mean going way down. And the only thing that's going to sell for Microsoft now is Natal. It's not going to sell systems, it's going to sell the unit itself. So really, Microsoft is pretty much fucked up the ass at this point. With a 54% failure rate, an expensive console that requires you to buy everything else for it, like the Wi-Fi and pay for online and everything, which is laggy. You pay for laggy online. Worse online than the PS3, you pay for it. People aren't going to go for that. People are now going to start turning to the PS3. It's already shown, and it's going to continue to show. So, you really have nothing left to say. Enjoy going to bed telling yourself that the 360 is going to keep its sales lead. Because by the end of 2010, I guarantee you, PS3 will be second place, 360 will be dead last, and you'll be the bitch, and you'll have to tell yourself that. And that's all you'll have to say anymore, MLD. Peace out.